Atletico Madrid. Hey, what's poppin', people? Welcome back to Football Therapy with me, your host Jan. I hope you are all doing well today, mate. I really do hope that. Welcome to your match preview of Chelsea versus Wolves in the Premier League. It's a big game. Chelsea, Frank Lampard, need to bounce back after a disappointing performance and loss away at Goodison Park. There's a few things to get into when it comes to playing Wolves, and obviously we're going to crack into that today, and a quick reaction to the Champions League draw. Ladies and gentlemen, daily content here on Football Therapy. You might dig it. Consider subscribing to the channel if you're new. Make sure that bell notifications icon is on. If you do choose to subscribe. And if you think Chelsea can beat Atletico Madrid in the Champions League, drop a like on this video. Alright then, let's get into the content. So Chelsea drew the worst potential opponents they could have done in Atletico Madrid. If you look at the manager, the amazing squad they have, how they're probably currently favourites to win La Liga in terms of how well they're doing. They knocked Liverpool out, the Premier League champions last season. Yes, Atletico Madrid is an awful draw. Frank Lampard's Blues cannot catch a break. In the 2 seasons he's managed Chelsea, he's got Bayern Munich, the best team in the world, and Atletico Madrid, the form team in La Liga, and a superb team in general. So it's awful luck for Frank Lampard's Blues for 2 years in a row, especially considering we've got a young and developing team that are trying to learn each other still and learn the whatever, it's just we're not there yet, are we? But if you truly believe in Chelsea quality, you've got to play them all, haven't you? You've got to beat them all. Why not? We beat Atletico Madrid last time we faced them in the Champions League. First English team, or perhaps even the first team to win at the Wanda Metropolitano. Goals from Michy Batshuayi and Alvaro Morata. That seems like a lifetime ago. Anyway, provided Frank Lampard isn't so naive and coming up against Atletico Madrid and doesn't leave too many spaces open, why not? Why not dissect them? They just lost to Real Madrid on the weekend. We can do it. So there you have it. There is my reaction to that. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down on the Champions League draw in the comment section below. I'll be keen to see what you man are saying. Anyway, let's move on to today's match preview. So, Chelsea versus Wolves. Wolverhampton Wanderers in the Premier League. Like I said at the top of the video, we're coming off a loss, which sucks. But Wolves are not in the best state at the moment. Of course, Raul Jimenez had that horrendous head injury and will be kept out for a long time. Positive news regarding that is he will play football again, which I know sounds really like morbid saying he might not, but you know, anything can happen with these head injuries, so that's good for the player. But they won't have him for this game, which is beneficial for Chelsea because he's such an elite striker. Players such as Pedro Neto, Podence, Adama Traore, and the young kid Silva, who they've just bought, they've got a bunch of attacking talent, but you know, it's not settled yet. And one thing we do know about Wolves at the moment is lately they've been playing a back 4 system and not their 3-5-2 that they'd usually been playing, or 3-4-3. If that tells you anything, for me, it immediately eliminates the idea of Frank Lampard playing a 3-back system to counter Wolves, which he's done a couple of times throughout his Chelsea tenure. I don't think he'll be doing that in this game. So let's pull up my predicted lineup that he'll send out against Wolves. Not any huge surprises here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Edouard Mendy in goal, who will be looking to not make any mistakes in this game like he did against Everton. Reece James and Ben Chilwell you can expect to start in the fullback positions, with first choice centre-back partnership Thiago Silva and Kurt Zouma completing Chelsea's back 4. Now, although I think Billy Gilmour will soon have a place in the number 6 to rotate with Kante depending on opposition, right now Kante makes more sense, certainly against Wolves, so Kante will start on the CDM, flanked of course by Mason Mount and either Mateo Kovacic or Kai Havertz. I expect Timo Werner to start on the left wing because we're short on wingers, and I do expect Olivier Giroud to keep his place up front because I think perhaps in this game he might be able to do a little bit better than he did against Everton. He couldn't really get much joy out of Yerry Mina, but I think perhaps against this Wolves defence, Giroud can do a little bit better. And on the right wing, I think we can expect either Christian Pulisic, if he is indeed fit to start, If not, it will be Kai Havertz again, sadly, and we'll see Kovacic starting in the midfield. Right, so how could this game go? Well, basically Chelsea have a few problems with how they play football. If you look at the last game, we had absolutely no width at all. The lack of wingers was a huge problem with us. Now, they're not playing wing backs, Wolves, so they're playing a back four. Maybe that will offer us the opportunity to play a little bit more centrally and occupy their midfield a bit more and try and play through the lines, rather than using the flanks. I think one massive thing here will be combining with Reece James a lot better. If you watch the game against Everton, Reece James was our man of the match. He was truly magnificent in that game. I watched back highlights and yeah, he was just incredible. If he plays like that again, we need to get the best out of combining on that right hand flank. Kai Havertz had a really bad game. He'll be looking to improve if he does feature in this game. And if he does, I'd like to see him centrally. Hopefully we don't see right winger Kai Havertz. But whoever plays on that right flank needs to combine with Reece better. Reece was doing everything right and our biggest threats came down that right hand flank. We need to get the most out of that. We need to optimise it, so whoever's playing right wing needs to sharpen up, play the passes at the right time and combine appropriately. If it is indeed Kai Havertz, hopefully they've done enough analysis work with Frank Lampard and sat him down and say, look, this is what you were doing, this is what you were doing wrong, this is what you need to do, mate. So yeah, we know Callum Hudson-Odoi and Hakim Ziyech are both out, so Timo Werner will start as the left winger, and then it probably will be, hopefully be, Christian Pulisic, because we really need him, man. If Christian Pulisic starts this game, genuinely it's a game changer. How we play will be completely different. He will obviously have license to rotate with Timo Werner on the wings, so they both can switch flanks. Regardless, running in behind, combining, if he plays on the right wing, which is not even his best position, he will combine a lot better with Reece James just from, over a year playing with him and generally more confidence at the moment. I would be pretty, if Pulisic starts on the right, Werner starts on the left, and you said to me, look, in the midfield, who would you rather start, Kovacic or Havertz? I might say Havertz. Now, you might all have a go at me for saying that, saying, oh, he's not in form, we need Kovacic for the moment, it's a hard opposition. But Havertz is an amazing player, and we've seen him play well in the Premier League. He had a bad game. We've got enough functionality with N'Golo Kante and Mason Mount that we can afford to have Kai Havertz as the other attacking 8. Remember, both he and Mount played incredibly well as 8s. Not so long ago, before the international break or something, I believe it was. So they've got it in their locker to be good and to sort of achieve that appropriately. So I want to see a 4-3-3, and I would not be angry at seeing Kai Havertz start in the right central mid role as that number 8. And hopefully we can do the business. They have a lot of attacking talent, Wolves. They're not just a counter-attacking team, so they will try and play football and hopefully offer us spaces for us to do the business like we can do. I'm going to go for a score prediction in this game. And I'm going to say we're going to score goals. I think we'll bounce back with a win, but I'm going to say 2-1 to Chelsea. Wolves are not in the best, time at the moment. All the coaches say they are not in a good moment right now. They're not in a good moment. So hopefully Chelsea can capitalise, and although we're not in a good moment either with our loss to Everton, I think we should have enough to beat Wolves, and if we do it, it will be massive for Chelsea. I believe Tottenham are playing Liverpool, who both, dropped points as well this last game week, so it gives Chelsea an opportunity to bounce back and really impose themselves on the top of the table. We can do it, we've got the quality. If Pulisic is back, it will be absolutely huge for us, so fingers crossed, cross everything for that. My friends, and see what happens there. Anyway, I want to hear your score predictions and your lineups, and of course your reactions to the Chelsea Champions League draw down in the comment section below. Please do drop a like if you've enjoyed this video. Of course, if you want more daily content, consider subscribing. A quick shout out to let you guys know that I'm also uploading daily content on my other channel, Jan's Yard. It's back in full effect. I'm doing live streams every day or just vlogs and stuff, so you might dig it. Just search Jan's Yard on YouTube, or the link's in the description somewhere. Anyway, we move, enjoy the football, and I'll see you later.
You ain't so tough with that bad boy tuck. I'ma get it how I'm living, I'ma walk the walk. Outline my lines, I rap through thought. Body bag the verse, outlined in chalk. In my life seen trouble, hustle on the double. Silence on the trigger like my pick got a muzzle. Yo chick like to guzzle, bad boy stay in trouble. I only love this paper, sorry I don't. I laugh me baby.